YouTube, this is Dr. Stephanie, and a few hours ago I did a product review. It was my very first product review and I am so excited. I actually had to do it because as a natural health coach, I have a lot of clients that come to me for reproductive issues, for PCOS, menstrual periods, all kinds of endometriosis and fibroids, and everybody's crazy because they can't figure out what to do with these issues. Well, the first thing is all of those problems are definitely a nutritional issue. So if you're eating fried foods and processed foods, that's one of the things you probably want to stop if you want to survive reproductive challenges. The other thing is our pads. Your pad or your tampon is creating some major health issues for you, and you might not even realize it. The pad that we're going to demonstrate in the next few seconds is a Cherish pad. The Cherish pad is a phenomenal new creation that I've stumbled upon by a friend of mine, and as a natural health coach, it would be a crime and a shame if I did not share it with you. So let me give you a few things that's happening with your current pad. Your current pad is made with recyclable material, bleached newspaper, bleached cotton, plastic, and it has chemicals in it. Do you know it only takes a very few seconds for chemicals to get absorbed into the body? And can you imagine what those chemicals are doing to your reproductive organs, creating scar tissue, headaches, and all kinds of crazy things that as women go through, and we just accept it as being normal as a part of our monthly cycle. Well, guess what? It's not normal. Watch the video. Get a whiff of the Cherish pad because it's a phenomenal pad, and I'm kind of silly as I'm reviewing it. But the point is, there is hope for us to take care of our most sacred parts. Our lady parts. All right, so after the video, click below so you can get more information. Take care.
This is the pad demonstration. I am so pumped. Why? Because this is a mattress. This looks comfortable. But let's see. I've watched so many videos about the benefit of the Cherish pad, and I've never seen the benefit of one of these. So let's look and see why it's important for us to look at our pads. Why? Because our health is at stake. If you have experienced endometriosis, pelvic inflammatory disease, bacterial vaginosis, candida, even painful periods, headaches, or something as serious as cervical cancer or ovarian cancer, you probably have your pad, not this one, to thank for it. Because in this pad, let's going to open up and see what's in it. This is what you're used to having close to your body. Plastic, and inside is bleached cotton or newspaper or some other ungodly fiber that should not be next to our bodies. And we're going to actually test and see what we can expect from our current pad based on the 2 ounces of menstrual flow that we have per cycle. Now, this wouldn't apply to someone who has a really heavy flow because this is actually a day pad. But we're actually going to see how awesome this pad is in terms of absorbency. One of the main concerns in our menstrual flow is absorbency, right? We don't want blood and everything all in our clothes, and so we want to make sure that we're protected. But not only are we protected from the flow and the embarrassment, we're also protected from the Cherish pad from an ionic strip. This is pure cotton, and oh my God, it's so very soft. Feel that. Feel how soft this
Ionic
is.
strip, huh? Okay.
Oh, that's nice and soft, isn't it? Look at that. Really soft.
I mean, it
Now,
looks
Oh, it is,
completely
yes.
different
yeah,
too.
it looks completely different. Now feel the difference between this one.
Okay.
Yeah, this feels kind of
Like a diaper.
uncomfortable.
Right,
Like a
right.
diaper.
Which is a that's
Which
another
is
whole
unfortunate,
subject.
yeah, because this is going so. Within the Cherish
Another
pad,
topic.
we have a cotton top, and it's actually 7 layers. I'm not going to get into the 7 layers. I will refer you to a more extensive video after this if you want to see the full spectrum of the beauty of this pad. But for now, for the point of this demonstration is to let you know that there is an alternative for your reproductive health. So if you're wondering why you're having some problems in the most sacred area of our bodies, it could be your pad, right? There's chemicals in here. There's bleached wood particles and bleached newspaper. And just to touch it, I don't even want to touch it anymore. So let's do the demonstration so we can see. So we've Googled that the average menstrual flow is 2 ounces. This is a measuring cup, and it says 1/4 cup equals 2 ounces. I'm creative here. We put some red food coloring in it so you can really see. All right, so you're going to pour it in. And according to the original demonstration, I can put a full 2 ounces in one pad. So let's try the pad that we're used to doing and seeing if it absorbs the moisture away from the skin, and we'll be able to test it very easily. Uh-oh. Doesn't that look familiar?
Overflow.
Look at that. It's kind of not even absorbing. It's just kind of laying there, right? And so you and I, ladies, we know how this feels when the flow starts to come out, and we've all felt some kind of drippage and leaking, and that was the moment of complete embarrassment, right? Complete embarrassment. So you see that there's some drippage on the side. Let's do the same thing with the Cherish pad that has the ionic strip in it that helps protect us from odor and bacteria. It also has, it also has a cotton layer that's going to remove moisture away from the body. So here we go. Look at that. Instant absorption. Look at that. Amazing. That would be a whole 5 to 7 day flow, the full 2 ounces on an Inspire pad. Okay. So you get a close up on that?
Wow.
Look how big this pad is, and look how small this one is, and let's see how this absorbs. Okay, I am not going to be embarrassed whatever happens because I didn't make the pad, but I bet that this one is going to win. So let's just kind of do a test to see how much water we can still get out of this. Wait a minute. Let's wait a few seconds. Give it a little more time, right?
To be fair, right?
Right? But wait a minute, we just did this one, and this one is still trying to absorb, and it leaked all the way over to the strip. I hate when this happens.
Right.
So here we go.
You see how the ionic strip poured it, drew.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this. So this is still wet.
Yeah.
This is still wet. And so if you can't change your pad right away, you're stuck with having this moisture where it shouldn't be, leaking out, and now you're absorbing the toxins within this pad. And that's pretty scary, right? Another one? Here we go. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
It's completely dry.
Oh, wow.
It's completely
Okay.
dry.
Well, we see it with our own
So we
eyes.
see it with our
There's
own
how many
eyes.
eyes
It's
in there?
completely
2, 4,
dry.
6, 8, 10 eyes on it.
Let me do this again.
There's 10 eyes on it.
Hold it.
Sit on it. Really? Wow.
She said sit on it.
Look at that. Completely dry.
Oh, that's crazy.
completely dry. Let's see if I can get some more. Okay, here. This is the wet one from this one. Let's see if we can get some more out of it. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Oh, come on.
Look at that.
Still wet.
Still wet.
And it's dripping too.
And it's dripping.
Oh my God.
And so how embarrassed have we been over the years having to deal with this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And look at this. All the moisture's in. This
It's
is what
already
I
soft to the touch.
exactly, and this is what I call a feminine miracle.
There you go.
There you go. Ladies, if you want to know more about the Cherish pad and how important it is for your health, I really admonish you to just give me a call. My number is 443-288-6326. This pad potentially is one of the tools in your health arsenal to save your reproductive health and potentially save your life. Because if you're exposed to chemicals and this wetness that close your skin all day, every day, for 7 whole days, what kind of bacteria is growing, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
What happens when you have to change your pad in a public area and you can't wash your hands thoroughly? This is a breeding ground for disease and ill health on every spectrum. This goes for our young girls who are just starting their cycle, even up to our older women who are still experiencing some sort of drainage. Our reproductive cycle is a phenomenal thing. So you might not need this pad for yourself, but you definitely know somebody who
Yeah, might
could.
need it.
Okay, so I was told to do another experiment, and I'm going to try it. I'm going to tear this open to kind of show you what's inside. I'm trying to get it out. I saw this on another video, so I'm going to try it here. Here is the ionic strip that moves toxins and moisture away from the body, right? Tracy, can you hand me another cup, that other glass, that blue glass?
This one.
Uh-huh. The blue one. No, the empty blue one. There you go. And I'm going to do something interesting. Let's take and measure this. And put another 2 ounces. Let's see what happens. And let's see how much this will turn out to be. It's just about another 2 ounces. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this in a plant because it's all just a food coloring. Pour it in here. And to be fair, let's see what this does. We can only guess what it's going to do, right?
Let's see what it's already done.
But let's see what this pad did. No fluid.
What you think?
No more fluid. So now we had 4 ounces of fluid.
Wow.
Another pad. Is that amazing?
Yeah.
What more could you want in a sanitary napkin?
Mm-hmm.
I'm impressed. I don't even think it's fair to even do this to this poor thing, but let's humor
Wow.
ourselves and see
Yeah.
what happens. Why not? Why not? All right, so this is what we're used to dealing with. And look at this.
Oh, look at all the powder
Look at
and
the-
all
look
that,
at the
everything that's
fiber.
flying out of there.
And it came out of it. Look
Wow.
at this. This is what's next to your skin every month.
That looks like installation.
Oh no! Like the Pink Panther. What is
Yes,
that?
shredded wood and bleached newspaper and all kinds of other craziness.
Man,
so let's see
really?
what happens.
Wow.
Okay, so yeah, this doesn't look good, but this is what we're used to. And if we don't know any better, we don't do any better. But now that we know better,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do better.
Yeah.
Seeing is believing. So,
Seeing is believing.
which cup would you choose? I choose.